and I have had a wonderful morning. Nothing bad has happened this morning at all. We are playing Lord of the Rings online. This is an MMORPG for Lord of the Rings. It's been in development for 18 years. Currently in development by Standing Stone Games. Head over to Lotro.com, Lotro.com, create an account, download the game, play for free up to level 95. Current max level on the game is 150. Standing Stone Games is making expansions coming out just about every year now. Should be another one coming out next year. Last one was Legacy of Morgoth. Lorendon, my level 150 human champion, is in Legacy of Morgoth. He just started Legacy of Morgoth. And that's what we're going to play. We had lots of technical difficulties this morning. I got all pissy and complained and bitched and made all kinds of accusations and stuff. And that is on a stream that is deleted. So now we're going to have fun. Let's see here. Is that thing still... Okay, there it goes. There it goes. I wonder how come my live one always has a weird picture. It's like a really old scene I had a long time ago as the thumbnail. It's kind of weird. Can I edit the thing? That would be neat. Ooh, I can upload a thumbnail. We just learned something new, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. We learned something. Alright, so now I think if you were to go to my channel, let me see, when I go to my YouTube channel, hey, look at that, it actually shows a correct thumbnail and not that other junk. That's fantastic. We've got something new. I'm going to gain like 0.5 of a subscriber off of that. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be insane. Okay. We got to move this thing up. I had to move it down for some reason when I was taking my screenshot earlier. Because whenever I would go... Let me just do this first. My brain does not want to do this and talk at the same time. Whenever I'd hit my F12, it was staying, and I wanted to take a screenshot with it. So I don't know why it was staying. Part of the UI was just like, you know, F you, I'm going to stay. I don't care what you think. Oh yeah, we didn't do our intro thing that we always do that totally gets people to come watch and subscribe. Let me do this. This will be the kicker. Everybody will know me by this. Hello, world! That totally did it. Okay. What do we got in alerts? It's going to be the mail that I don't want to mess with right now. In fact, actually, let me go ahead and bring that back up. If that's what I think that is. One of my awesome kinship officers likes to let everybody know. Why did that go away? Huh, I just wanted that to go away, not the other thing. Wow. Somebody over there at Standing Stone Games, your X for this one gets rid of this one. Kind of a bad design. She likes to let everybody know what the code is, and that's fantastic, because I'll let y'all know right here by looking at her mail she sends out every time. Really, Erlendale does a fantastic job as an officer. So the code right now is Know It All. And that is going to give you a 100% crafting XP potion. So be sure to go to the Lotro store and enter that code in. Alright, we are in Legacy of Morgoth. Defeat stinging sandflies east of the city of so-and-so. Oh, that's right. The flies are annoying this guy. So he wants us to go around and swat them all with a, fly swatter. Of which we don't have. So we're going to use our sword. Basically, Corsairs of Umbar expansion that came out right before this was us coming down to Umbar here and dealing with a lot of pirate kind of ship stuff. It was really awesome story. They do a fantastic job in this game with stories, not gonna lie, they really do. And in my stream that I got rid of before this because I was having such a bad morning and was just really upset, I did mention about how people are fake on social media and streams and all. I want y'all to understand, those that watch that and are watching this one right now, that's not me. I don't do fake. I play this game because I enjoy playing this game. I have an actual paying job that I do during the week. This does not pay the bills. As y'all well know, I stated before, I've made zero from YouTube over a decade and a half, and I've made barely $100 off of Twitch. This is not for work. This is for fun. So, when I'm in here, even when I have a bad day like earlier when I was bitching and complaining, Understand, what you actually see in here is really me. I play this game because I enjoy it, and when I say that they have good stories, I mean it. They have really good stories. The graphics are beautiful. The sounds are amazing. None of that is fake whatsoever.
To my god post.
Let's see what he's got here. Thank you for taking care of those insects, my friends. I know they will return, for nothing keeps the pest away for long, but even an hour's reprieve is worth celebrating. Now perhaps you will tell me what brings Belendor of the Fleet Fast to my guard post. I cannot believe it was only to bring some comfort to poor Kasha, guardian of the road. Belendor explains that the four of you are seeking Azagath, Sea Shadow, and Nakasi Wave Reaper, who you believe came this way sometime in the past few days. Kasha gazes into the distance, deep in thought. Ah, I wish I could tell you I have seen this traveling party, but you are the only one of that esteemed group to visit poor Kashig outside the city, kinsman Belendor. Each member of the kindred is well known to the Umbari who dwell in these lands, for we count them heroes, the brave men and women who saved us from the Church of the All-Seeing and the Empire of Ordok. If they wish to remain unseen, they might take pains to stay hidden from the eyes of any Umbari as they travel. Also, I confess to you that my charge is to watch eastward, not westward, and the sandflies may have affected my vigilance, but no longer, I assure you. If you continue east, you will reach my fellow guardsman, Huta, who watches the road where it passes by Telperian's wall and into Ambarro. He may have seen something. The folk of that land do not revere the kindred as do the Umbari, and your fellows may not feel as much need for secrecy. Okay, let's see what Corridon has to say.
Khashid is right. Azagath and Nakasi may travel more openly in the lands ahead of us.
The kindred of the coins are well known to the Umbari, but as we travel further away from the city, the names and faces of our quarry will be less familiar to the people we meet. Azagath and Nakasi may travel more openly in the lands ahead of us, but we should speak with Kashig's fellow guardsman Huta at his post where the road runs into Ambarro. Okay, so we are moving on. We are actually heading to new area, I believe. I think right up here is where Corsairs of Umbar originally stopped, and now the Legacy of Morgoth has added that stuff on there. Everybody, put something in chat right now. Put something in chat. Say, I support your non-fakeness. Oh, God. If you care, say something. If you don't, that's fine. I know people watch on like TVs, tablets, and phones, and it's not as easy for them to chat. I get that. What I really need to do is I need to learn that when I'm getting mad at something, just turn it off and walk away for a while. It's okay. But, you know, I'm 51 years old and haven't learned that lesson yet. God, I love life. So, yeah, I think that right there was blocked before when it was just Corsairs of Umbar. I am not positive because I wasn't playing it when this was the last expansion that was out. So I'm not positive on that, but it is now. It's now open. I believe this is who we're coming to. Yeah, this is all new area. Deed bestowed. Is the exploration deed. Alright. There's my friends.
It is unusual for folk to come this way without a larger caravan behind them, strangers.
Where is the player voiceovers? It's as high as it can go. That's great. We'll bring the music down to match. So hopefully that'll work. Because I'm not pulling out my earbuds to find out that it's not working. Not doing it. I'm not going back there. It is unusual for folk to come this way without a larger caravan behind them, strangers. I must warn you, the road of riches has become more perilous in recent weeks, and it has never been safe. You ask Huta if Azgath's Sea Shadow or Nakasi Wave Reaper has come this way, and he stares at you blankly. I have not seen Azgath, that I can tell you for certain. I cannot imagine what business could bring him so far outside the city, but I am not familiar with this woman's name, this Nakasi. She sounds like a corsair. There is water and marshland in Amborol along the Ickelbrand River, but I have not heard of corsairs sailing upriver. There's simply nothing there. When I was commanded to keep this guard post, I asked for men to help me guard the length of Telperion's wall, but I was denied. It could be the people who seek passed by the wall further to the north. Perhaps you should patrol that way and see if there is any sign of them. If you can pick up some of the fallen stones along the way, I would appreciate it. From time to time, I collect them and stack them here by my guard post, but I have not made the walk recently. Okay, no follow-up quest and nothing from them. We have our task area over there. We have a quest here. 2 of them.
Do you have need of something?
If you please, Lorandon, our arrival at Telperion's wall seems to have upset one of my few Tel wardens. I cannot attend to the young man's needs for my workload. Could you inquire why the man grew melancholy with our arrival? You will find him near the supplies on the south side of the wall. Ask him what weighs so heavily upon him.
There is much to be done and fewer hands by which to do it.
Welcome to our encampment, Lorandon. Do not be surprised. Captain Rothog told us to look forward to your arrival. She smiles genuinely. You made an impression on the Kindred of the Coin, an impression good enough that when Captain Rothog signed on to the expedition here, he asked that we, the Fetakari of Umbar, join them to catalog the journey. We could use assistance if you are willing. We are small in number and have discovered so much already, and we are only at Telperion's wall. Please speak to my companions, Mashum, Shulega? I don't know how to say that. They will provide more information. Alright, so this quest hub just opened up for us, basically.
Might you spare a moment?
He nods. Very good. You will want to know why we are here. We, Fetakari, are an ancient sect of scholars who hid away from the Church of the All-Seeing Eye. Only recently, with Captain Rothog's gracious involvement, have we emerged from our long secrecy. Our purpose is to collect and maintain remnants of the past for posterity and purposes of study and history. In your tongue, we are called Tell Wardens. We accompany this excursion to catalog and collect the mysteries of the past to maintain for future generations. We will ask for permission to excise any materials we find of historical significance, and will record the rest with as much accuracy as we can. For your part, should you help us, Captain Rothog supplied us with trinkets, clothing, and gifts he believes you may find interesting or beneficial. Make certain you speak with Shulaga if you have not. That's the best I can do on that name. Here's the other quest person. This is Shulaga.
Might you spare a moment?
It is good you have come to me, Lorandon. I overheard your conversation with Kizeri, and I am pleased to show you the wares that Captain Rothog sent with us to Ickelbrand. Your assistance with collecting information, relics, and curiosities of the past allows me to offer you access to our small menagerie of treasures. We must be cautious not to upset or remove important Ickelbrandi relics. We are observers and outsiders here. What little we know of the conflict in this land forces us to use great caution, lest we make ourselves an enemy of the Ickelbrandi. We are historians and catalogers. Holy crap. Let us do right here, my friend. We will send word to you when your assistance warrants greater reward. After you speak with Masham, return to Kazari. Holy crap, that was hard to say. We got quite a few quests that opened up here, apparently.
Do you have need of something?
Alright. Let's see here. The young man seems flustered as you approach. How can I assist you? You explain the request from Kazari. It appears I have not masked my mood well enough to keep it from notice. This bodes poorly for me. My first steps outside of Umbar, and already I am a failure. You see, back along the road to the southwest, I spied a vision in the distance and strayed from the trail. Only for a moment, but long enough to lose pace with the caravan. In my haste and struggle to return, I lost my cataloging pack. Before I could explain, Kazari set me to organize this cart. I know where I lost my pack, but I cannot leave my post. I wonder, would you look southwest, just off the road, near a rock outcropping, and find my pack? I'll confess my failure to Kazari and accept whatever fate befalls me. Okay, and back over here to Kazari.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
Your reputation, Lorendon, speaks of a trustworthy and noble spirit. We hope you see the merit in our charge in this land. There are many secrets in these lands. There is history here in the valley of Ikorban, surpassed too long beneath a yoke of oppression and a veil of superstition. We seek only to understand the past of this land, our ancestors, and ensure that no harm comes to their memory due to the actions of the Sea Shadow. Okay, so nothing. I think we're actually good to go do stuff now. Go ahead and eat this food and take a look here. So we got that one back here. It's going to be the pack, so we'll go back and get it real quick. Did I go past it? Oh, we're right here at it right now. Or something like that. It's here somewhere. You see a figure watching you from something. You see a pack on the ground and nothing else. But where is this pack? Straight up this way, apparently. I keep trying to click it, but I get something else every time. There's the pack. Rafus's pack. Alright, so we collected the pack, and I think we just go back and turn it in. Yeah, that's what it shows. Alright. I think I've decided that I'm never ever going to ask people to hit subscribe, like, follow, a comment ever again. Because everybody knows that. There's no reason to say it. I'm never doing that anymore. It'll grow organically or it won't. That's all there is to it.
There is much to be done.
Rafuz looks excited as you approach. You found my pack. I am blessed. If I lost this pack, the dishonor I would bring my father's name would be unbearable. His smile fades. I have nothing to offer you for your kindness. In truth, I do not know if I am worth your kindness. I do not know if I should have joined the Fetakari or made this journey. Everything moved so quickly when my mother passed. The decision to join the Tail Wardens seemed right. Now I am unsure. Thank you. Please tell Kazari you helped me. Put her at ease. I will find my bearing.
Might you spare a moment?
Could have told me plainly. We have more packs. We are not expecting to only fill one catalog in our time here. Okay. That probably opened up a quest deed. Yes, it did. Okay. And now we have another quest with the same person.
What news has come in with the tide?
Did his voice change? Thank you again for your assistance with my pack. I was foolish to think Kazari would cut me loose for such a simple transgression. I know I said I have nothing to offer your kindness, but I remembered. I have some fine tobacco from Umbar I can share. We can sit and share. If you wish, we can sit and talk for a while. So we got a little story instance here. Smiled as you approached and asked you to join him. Okay. Oh, I gotta sit. I got you. Is he gonna talk? Oh, do I have to actually click him when I hit sit? That's kind of weird, but yes, that's what it was. I am grateful for your assistance, Lorandon. When I lost my pack, I thought I would lose my post and shame my family. Now I question whether I should leave my post. It went too fast. Leave my post of my own accord. Why, you ask? I saw a woman back on the road before Telperian's wall. Is why I stopped and ventured away from the caravan. My mother warned of the visions and voices of Shagana as she lay on her deathbed. Not even a week out of Umbar, I see my first vision, lose the pack I need for my livelihood, and try to hide it. You must think me a fool. Tell him no. Okay. You saw the vision too. Maybe it was no vision. I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to ask her why she stood so far from the caravan. Was she following us, watching us? Why? As I strayed, my mother's voice came into my head. Be wary of the voices in Shagana. They will tempt you. They will make you wander and follow them. Too fast again. And follow them to your death. As I drew near, I saw she looked beautiful, but fierce, akin to a storm in the summer. I heard a call from the caravan and turned. Kizeri beckoned me to return to the caravan. When I turned back, the woman was gone. I thought it was my mother's tale made manifest. Alright, now we're going to smoke the hookah. Ah, it's doing just a pipe thing instead of actually smoking the hookah. Oh, now he's going to do the hookah. Alright, cough at him, so we got to click him when we do this. And try it again. There he goes. Mother was Mbari, and my father was Shagani. They met in the lower docks of the city. We lived a wonderful life. My father died years ago, naturally. My mother followed him within the past several months. Before she passed, she bid me return to my father's homeland to restore his name. That story is best saved for another time. My father fled Shagana in disgrace. I pledged to my mother I would restore his name. I took work with the Fetakari because I had no other means to travel here. I expected the work would keep me busy enough while I learned what I could of my father and how I could restore his name. The training was not hard, but came with warnings of what we may face in Shagana. Little is known of the people, my father's people. We know the Ordakai held power here until the temples fell in Umbar, and now my father's people rebel against the Ordakai. We are here to observe and preserve. How can I uphold my promise if I am only to observe? And now a woman haunts my waking moments. God, why can't they voice over this? Not a woman I have met, but a beauty I saw only from afar, whose freedom stirs me deeply. I began this journal as a boy. They are the stories of my mother and father. I hope to fill it with stories of my own. It is because of your actions I still have this opportunity. I am sorry I cannot offer you more than a sad story from a confused young man, a smoke, and some tea for your efforts. Alright, so now we know the story of Rafuz. If I can get up and walk, we'll try to figure out where the heck we came from. What the heck? Where did they put me? Huh. Kind of odd that they didn't put me back where I came from. Alright, let's check our map. We got one thing down here. It's probably him. Probably have to go back. Yeah, talk to Rafuz. Rafuz!
Might you spare a moment?
Thank you for listening and sharing my tobacco. I am unsure what my future holds. I'm glad we spoke. You have a good ear for conversation. Okay, so that takes care of that. No follow-ups around here. Check our map. We got stuff in that direction, which is up the hill. I'm betting we go around that way. Let's mount up and see what we can find. Let's check our kinship window. We have 3 people online. If you're looking for a kinship to join that is new and returning player friendly, I have just the group for you. We are the Lorebound Walkers. I am the leader of the Lorebound Walkers. This kinship, which is what a guild is called in Lord of the Rings Online, has been around for a couple years just about. We were on the Gladden server, and now, since the 64-bit servers came around and we all moved, we are on the Peregrine server. Head over to Ferone.com. You can find the Discord link there. Go into our Discord. Post something into the introductions area, and we will get you some access. You can come hang out with us. And of course, you can find links to all of my stuff on Ferone.com. That's my website I've had for many years. Many years. Decades, in fact. If you want to see some funny videos, go way back in history on my YouTube. youtube.com/Ferone1. You'll find the link over on Ferone.com, and you can see where I used to open Pokemon card packs. That was fun, and those videos are kind of hilarious. Alright, so I guess we're picking up these wall stones, and of course we're going to get some ore while we're out here. I mean, why not? Let's go ahead and turn tracking on for that. Oh, that is not usable by me right now. And looks like we got a remote quest for that. Oh, it's going to be a Slayer deed. Yep. So 50 of the insects in this area. Let's go ahead and see if we got anything for the deer. He had something for me. Knocked me out. Okay, so there's not a Slayer deed for those. Sad you have to kill one to find out if you're supposed to be killing it. Doesn't that seem wrong? Am I the only one that thinks that that's wrong? It's good coffee. I'm drinking Folgers today, as usual. That is my coffee of choice. I don't drink frou-frou very often, if at all. I prefer plain old black coffee. I don't even add sugar to it. I just black coffee. It's the way God intended it. Get off my lawn, you. That should be another Slayer deed. This is Brigands, and we have to do 50. I like the fact that it's starting out at 50. That is a nice number. I hate when they're really high. Is there anything else over here? Really not. I'm trying to figure out if I should be going down this side or the other side, and I'm thinking I should be doing the other side, but I just thought of something. While we're here, let's check our more maps. We need to go over here. Is there a link to get over there? What is this? This is Umbaral. So we'll bring that back up, hit this thing, come down. Umbaral. Oh, there's multiple places. Oh, that's Umbaral Bell. Is this not the... I need to check the name again. Ambarul. A-M. Okay. There it is. Okay, this is the area that we're in, and if we look at our map right here, so this is the closest treasure cache. I just want to make sure I get treasure caches when I'm near them, So there won't be ones out here, but we might be able to come get these. I don't know if there's going to be a quest involved that sends me out there. That's usually the case. Go ahead and get on our slow mount so we don't ram into everything in these close quarters. And we'll head up this way. Depending on how far we have to go up for these quests, we might go ahead and try to get those treasure cache. See if we have a Slayer deed for this here. And that is correct, we do. It's going to be for many servals and caracals. I guess those are the names of the cats. In fact, I saw one hiding here. What is that? Oh, that's that thing. Hey, Mr. Elvis, what are you doing? My big old kitty is over there eating right now. I think, nope, that's different, yeah. It's the last of these. But what do we got here? Anything? Let's see if we get a discovery or anything over here. Doesn't look like it. We'll go ahead and mount up and head back. How close are we to those treasure caches? They're a lot further up here. Kind of thinking there will be a quest sending me out there, so I'm going to hold off. So that's pretty far away from these quests. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday. I didn't even mention because I was in such a rotten mood earlier, but it is Saturday, June 7th, 2025. It is 1 p.m. right now, or 1:14 p.m. to be precise. I'll have about 2 hours at max on here before I got to go take care of some real world stuff.
Thank you for collecting these stones. I understand you did not see the people you seek.
I am sorry, but I appreciate you following the ruins of the wall to the north and back again. I do not patrol its length as often as perhaps I should. Ordok is a long way from here, across the southern desert, and their soldiers are in disarray. Even with the wall in such a state of disrepair, I do not think that Ordokai can pose much of a threat to Umbar without the sorcery of their Dark Lord. How can they hope to threaten our soldiers? Perhaps I can soon return home, Kinsman Belendor.
I can make no such decision today, Guardsman Huta.
Belendor turns his gaze upon the remains of Telperian's wall, and when he speaks again, his tone is thoughtful. The Queen of Numenor ordered the building of this wall long ago to protect her coastal holdings from the inland peoples of Shagana. It was damaged over the centuries by war, by the shifting of the earth, and by the passage of time. She and the folk she sought to protect have been dead for thousands of years, but Telperian's wall still stands, in large part, marking that ancient desire. The things we build outlast us, Guardsman Huta. What has Umbar built?
We must build for ourselves lives of peace and safety that can become the envy of all the world.
I cannot say what will remain 1,000 years from now, but from my heart I speak when I say the Umbari must not suffer beneath the heel of a distant power. Not Ordok, not Mordor, and not Gondor. We must build for ourselves lives of peace and safety that can become the envy of all the world. Huta stands up straighter and taller than before. I will not disappoint you, Kinsman Belendor. If I allowed my watchfulness to wane in recent days, I apologize for it. No longer. As you pass into Amboro, I suggest you follow the road along the marsh until it turns south. That will bring you to the largest settlement of the region, a town built on wooden pilings that the people there call Iridir. I have seen the women warriors of that place from afar, and they appear quite deadly with the weapons they carry. You should introduce yourself to them before they consider you to be strangers and introduce themselves to you, if you take my meaning. It would be wisest for you to approach them on friendly terms while you have the opportunity. Okay, no follow-ups there. Let's check our map. And basically all we have is this spot here. We're getting a lot further away from here. So that being the case, we're going to go get these two and this one along the way. So we'll go first up here to get these two. Like I said, you want to get these while you're questing because it's a pain in the butt to come back and try to get all of them later on for the treasure cache deed. They usually put them in annoying places to get to, so you know while you're there you want to get them. It's usually the case. Some of them are pretty easy. Others are a little bit of an annoyance to get to. That's why I look for them while I'm questing in the area. Let's go ahead and jump off and kill this guy. I mean, you know, he stood out here in the desert all day waiting for somebody to come by and kill him. I don't want to take that opportunity away from him. Let's have our happy little bee follow us around for right now. There we are. Did I go the wrong way? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see if we can make it up. Ah, palm branches, stop already. Thank you. This is going to be the wood for this area. Alright, we're pretty close, so let's go ahead and open up more maps again. It's right here. Okay, so we need to go up a little and turn to our right. Somewhere over here. We're getting palm branches, but we're not getting the treasure. I'm going to guess it's down here in these rocks somewhere. Keep getting those palm branches. Where are they at so we can take them out? Anytime you're wanting to target something that you actually need, you get something else. I'm betting you anything it's here somewhere in these rocks. They love doing that. Oh my god, am I going to be stuck in a bad... Come on. Come on. Come on, game designers. Seriously? Seriously? You've got to be kidding me. See if I can run out of it. Come on, jump! There, we made it. Where is it at? Where is it hiding? Where are you? Got that iridescent ore. It can pick that up from a mile away, but it can't find this. Is that it? Is that the chest? I don't think it is, but we're going to try. I so don't think it is. I think it's a scholar item. Yep, it's a scholar item. It was a waste of time. Of course, I keep hitting the wrong button. Maybe this one's up on the hill or something. It's possible. Treasure cache. We finally found a treasure cache. There it is. Let me check my map. That is not where the other one was. I got a feeling we marked this on the map. I got a feeling that's the other one, and that's definitely not what I wanted. Okay, that is that one. That is weird, because look at that. That's nowhere near it. Alright. Alright, so now we need to go that way. I'm sure they will place a harvest node or something near where we're trying to go. It's typically how it goes. So we'll get that instead. There's got to be one right over here somewhere. This is the general area. All you can do to find these things is to try to get near them and hit the button that targets the nearest clickable item, which is why if there's harvest nodes around, it kind of ruins it. Oh man, where's it at? Should have been right here. A little further up. Alright, we gotta kill this mob. It's impatiently waiting to die. It has no chance of beating me, but oh, it had to die. Alright, somewhere over here. There it is, I see it. Look how close we have to get to make that targetable. Hold on. Is that not... Did I get this on the other side and it didn't get marked? Yeah, that's it. It just hasn't been marked. Well, that's annoying. Alright, now we need to ride back. Okay. Oh. I guess it just got lost. I thought I had marked that because I did all the treasure caches that were in Cape of Umbar, this area over here that we're in right now. But for some reason it wasn't marked. So that's all that was. We were going back to do one that we hadn't, that we had already done before. So now we'll race back down here and take the road back to where we were at. Well, it's a long trip. Going over that mountain side really adds time onto your trip because you have to go all the way down to the edge of it to finally get back to the other side. Of course, I'm assuming that. I don't think I can go up this and back over, because I had to jump down it. Slammed into that tree. Why would that tree grow itself right where it knows I'm going to ride eventually? Not cool. Let me change something here. It's time for a different portrait frame. Let's go with treasured. Yeah, what the heck, we'll do that one. Seeing as we're doing Legacy of Morgoth, we'll go ahead and do that. I need more crafting carry-alls. That's so sad. I have 20 carry-alls, and most of those are crafting, and I need more. Alright, there was a couple of more of these. There was this one here. Oh, we got a quest up here I did not notice. When did we get that? Because I thought... Oh, that's something else. Oh, forget. That's the more map. We got this one right here. And we got this one down here. Man, more mountain stuff. Got a feeling once I go over this down here, it's going to be hard to get back, but we'll find out. We'll go to right here and see what it looks like. right about here. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, I think I can go over this. Somewhere over here. Let's go ahead and get off our mount and deal with this thing that's following me. There we are. And let's see if we can locate this. Should be right around there, which is right over there. There it is. Emboral treasure cache. How close were we on the map? We were a little ways off. We'll mark that to make sure that it is marked. And we'll go find this one. Haven't done mounted combat in a while. Let's have a little fun. Kills so slowly. I can kill so much faster with just getting off my mount and fighting. I've never understood that. It's an interesting system that could have been so much better. Let me go out far away from him. Turn and run straight at him. There we are. Alright, let's see if we can find this treasure cache. There it is. Alright, that took care of that. The next treasure cache is way over here, and the quest we're actually going to is over here at this town, this village. So that is actually, I think we should, let's just go ahead and go for that. I really do love this game. I just cannot get over how beautiful the game actually is. I don't know, it's not realistic, it's stylized, but that's what I like. I'm not into realistic MMOs. Okay, this could be interesting, because if I fall off and it's up above, then I'll have to fight my way back up here, but they tend to like to put these on edges, ledges, so to speak. Oh, treasure cache. We got it. It's up here. Alright, very nice. I'm glad I didn't go down. It is actually up above. Alright. So that takes care of all of these. We're not going to go all the way down here. We'll get to those later. So now I say we go on to the village that we're trying to get to. Looks like we're headed towards a marshy area. Clearly a zone line back there because of how that worked out. Let me go ahead and kill this fly. It looks like a remote quest. I'm going to put my bee away for right now. It's kind of in the viewing area where I'm fighting. Alright, so we need to kill more flies. That was my fault, but yeah, that deserved an awe. Hey, I think we just got another Slayer dude. Ordekai. Yep. 50. Woo! God, I love these numbers they've got going on out here. So much better. There's a small sea pod. Another thing I don't have a quest for yet. Oh, I cannot stand these things. Great job on the crocodiles. Very thematic area. They did a great job here. Scenario and group did fantastic, honestly. They had created a whole new biome out here for Corsairs of Umbar and Legacy of Morgoth, and it's just so amazing. It looks great. There's our flies we were after. Can't wait to get my lore master up to 150 and get him out here working on Corsairs and Legacy of Morgoth. Oh, we are going the wrong way. Let's go ahead and mount up. I got a feeling the quest we're going to get are going to bring us out here anyway, so we might as well go over to the quest hub. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? Here we are. Look at them coming at me. Oh, they're going to stand over there? Give me a break. Ranged mobs suck. Alright, let's see here. Hold there! The guard yells, eyeing you suspiciously. From where do you come, stranger, and what is your business in Umbaro? You tell her that you recently came from Umbar and your business is your own. She gazes at you while she carefully considers your answer. Gerhalzi will wish to speak to you. Continue south and you will come to the town of Iridir. There you will find Gerhalzi. Think not of making trouble for the people of Umbaro, or death will swiftly find you. Iridir is well guarded, and we do not hesitate to relieve our enemies of their heads. Go now. People in their head removal, just very annoying. Don't understand the whole concept behind that. Leave people's heads alone. Here we are.
You're a long way from home, strangers.
What brings you to Irida in Embaro? Speak quickly, for I am one of the Demori, and I will not hesitate to strike you down if you bring evil here. You sound like a nice person.
Well, what have you to say?
You assure the warrior that you and your companions have come to Embaro with no intention to cause harm to any of the folk who live here. So might say any foe of the Ekarbani who live alongside the river, but from the look of you, I believe the Demori need not fear you. My mother will be the judge of that. Present yourself to Gerhazi inside the lodge, but know this, if she finds your motive suspect or your words untrustworthy, you will not leave this village. Had it not a task of my own, I would stay to see what befalls you, but duty awaits me outside Iridair, and we will get to choose a wrist item from this, by the way. And they look like upgrades, honestly. Vitality, what was the first one? Was Vitality, so they're all Vitality. I guess that's what mine are anyway. I'd prefer critical and physical. Physical mitigation now. Huh. It's not the greatest. Okay, I guess that... Oh, okay, I see. It's taking the place of that one. Interesting. Alright, we're going to accept. They don't want to talk to me? Nope, we're good. Hey, there's the stable master. Woo! We found it.
Nihu, it is good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Alright, let's stop and talk to this person.
Is there something you need?
Prove to us you are not here to steal our heritage, our land, or to further injure our people, and we will find a way to reward you. We do not have much wealth, but we have much need. All who would assist us are welcome. We are a proud and earnest people. If you assist us, we will not forget your effort or let your kindness go unnoticed. My assistants, Kildug and Neklor, will explain more. Return to me when you are learn from them.
This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else.
As the Gara explained, we face many struggles here in Shagana. The occupation by the Orakai is chief among the challenges, but only one small portion of our strife. The end of the war in the north and fracturing of the Orakai forces in Shagana provides strength. We choose freedom. We will reclaim our culture and all we lost under Orakai rule. Nature revolted against them and poisoned the land. Our farms, the finest in Shagana, fell to ruin while our healthy people marched to war. We recall the stories of our past, but the written word is lost. This is a sample. Why, man, now I was having trouble with that. This is a sample of the difficulties we face. Prove yourself honest.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Dagada asked me to maintain our collected wealth and trade materials. I am pleased to do this work. I am overjoyed to furnish gifts to those who aid us in restoring our livelihood and culture. For too long, the Ordokai subjugated our people and put us beneath their heels. We struggle to recall our litanies, and the few who are literate face the arduous task of recovering our history and teaching our written word to future generations. It falls to that generation to learn our history, to trust in the nobility of outsiders, and to restore what is lost. If you are such a person, it will bring me joy to gift you a piece of what we still control and make.
What say you, traveler?
You have spoken with Kildug and Nakur. You assert that you have. Then I offer a request and warning. If you are of noble heart, see to helping our people. If you mean us harm, or prove ignoble in your efforts, prepare to suffer our wrath, for we are born anew and will fight any aggressors who mean to suppress our will again. So they don't have follow-up quest, I'm not sure. Okay. Some sort of factional thing, I'm sure. Oh, these are missions. Yep, okay, yep, that's what these are. Alright, we will get to those, but not right now. What have we here?
What news has
Lorendon.
come in with the
I
tide?
overheard a remarkable story. A merchant delivered his daughter's prized pet to a man here in Emboro. The merchant believed the spirit of his deceased wife inhabited the deer, and an Embaruli man pledged he would free the woman's spirit. The Embaruli man lies and instead plans to sacrifice the deer to a servile sire plaguing him. Whatever that means. The daughter came to Umbarul to collect her pet, the descriptions of the woman matching the woman we saw near Telperian's wall. I found the Serval Pride's den. I need help rescuing the deer. The den is northwest of Iridur, east of Telperian's wall. Will you meet me there and help me rescue the woman's pet? I gotta check something. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't way back over here. Like, you gotta be kidding me, buddy. Oh no, it may be. It is. It's way back over here. Alright. It is what it is. Alright, what do we got here? This is a weekly
Today,
quest.
it's a good day.
Oh, very nice. Complete Ikorban Valley missions. We must continue to forge a new path for all the peoples of the Ikorban Valley. If you are willing to lend your efforts several more times, I will be able to reward your accomplishments. Okay. And what else do we have? Is there a milestone here? There should be, I would think. Yes, it's right there. That's what they look like in this area. We'll go ahead and make this one here the top one where we're currently at. It's a little thing I've started doing here recently, so it's easier to figure out. Not real sure where we're supposed to go to for the actual quest, the big one. It should be right here. Is there an inside to this that you can go into? Probably this door over here that I avoided. Yep. That would be smart to click on the door.
The eyes of my Dumuri have been upon you ever since you entered Umbarul.
Speak now and relate what brings you to the lands under my protection. You introduce yourself and your companions, and when you identify Belendor as a member of the Kindred of the Coins, Garhazi eyes him appraisingly. Word has come to me of your ruling body, Belendor, but I would learn more of the rebellion that pried your city from the grip of Barkush and the Orakai. We are neighbors now, my people and yours, and our interests may be aligned. Garhazi lowers her voice almost to a whisper. I say may, for you say you hail from Umbar, but I take you for a man of Gondor who keeps company with elves. Your people have long been enemies of mine. What now is different?
I was born in Gondor, Gehazi of Iridir, but I am now a man of Umbar, and that is where my loyalties lie.
Are you the same as you were when you were young? I deem not. We are not who we were, and could that be different for any of us? This is an age of great change. I would be honored to speak to you of the relationship between Umbar and the folk who live in Umbarul, for we are neighbors now, as you say.
The words spoken by your companion Belandor are as smooth as the stones at the bottom of the Ikorban River.
But that does not mean there is no truth in them. I am changed by the months that have passed. My husband and all my sons perished on the fields of the Northern War. Slain beneath the banner of the Black Serpent, they followed. We were told Ordok was invincible. It was not so. When the survivors began to return, all too few, it was made clear to me the cause that had taken most of my family was a lie. I cast down the tools of the field and picked up the tools of war, and under a new name I rallied the people to burn the temple of Iridur. The banner of the Black Serpent no longer flies in Amborol. My Dumuri warriors, the daughters of Iridur, have sworn to keep the peace and hunt the remnants of Ordok wherever they hide. I have sent my daughter Rahazi to the insect den of Goroku, northwest of Iridur. Go there and assist her with her task while I speak with Belendor concerning how he came to cast the Orakai from his city. I am most interested to hear how it was done and what brings he and you into Amborul. This formidable-looking woman must be Garhazi, the apparent leader of the people here in Amborul. With a curious look, she silently assesses you for several uncomfortable heartbeats. That was odd.
Who are you that visits our land?
We just talked about that. The imposing woman scrutinizes your appearance and looks curious, but you get the impression that she has no love for foreigners. I am called Garhazi, and I am chieftain of the people here. It is my duty, and that of my Dumori, to defend this land from the tyranny of our oppressors from the southern empire of Ordok. I have heard that you from other lands call us all Haradrim, as though we are one people, but that is not so. Over 100 years ago, the Uruk-hai swept through Shagana, conquering land after land and subjugating the native peoples. For generations, they have demanded our servility. They profit from our labor and steal our sons and husbands, sending them into war. As she lifts her chin, you can see anger, grief, and defiance in the woman's eyes. But no more, never again. If you wish to speak to me, you must prove you are not our enemy. To the north of the west, on the west side of the stream that runs through Iridor, you will find a camp of Uruk-hai soldiers who have thus far managed to escape our wrath. Go there and defeat them. Bring me proof that you have defeated at least 8, and I will speak with you further. Okay. That was a lot of reading. What we got over here? It's just the jail cell. Anything on the other side? I'm just trying to see if there's any like side quests before I leave out of here. There's a door that doesn't open. Okay, seems to be it. Let's go back outside and see if we can find any more quests in this area to pick up. Aside from the missions. We will do the missions, but that's not going to be in this stream, I don't think. So those are all missions. Let me go ahead and get on my mount. We'll look around here real quick before we leave the town. Aha, look at that. There was another quest out here.
I do not know how much more we can endure.
Pardon me, traveler. I need someone to help me, but the Dumuri say it is not urgent. My sister, Agaluna, has gone missing. Okay, so she went on purpose, but has not returned. She went north to Arwath. Nobody goes to Arwath. It is a forest haunted by tortured spirits. The woman is very distraught and is anxiously wringing her hands. She said the trees there have wood that is better for woodworking and would be worth a fortune. I told her not to go, but she said I am no pashag, and that she would return in 3 days. That time has passed, and she has not returned. Did she anger the spirits? Did bandits attack her? Please, go to Arwath and see if she is well. Nobody else will do it. Alright, we got another quest from that one. Is there anything over here? I like to go around in these quest hubs and pick up everything I can. And then go out and do them, because otherwise I've found that a lot of games they tend to put quests that go to the same place as another quest, and if you didn't pick it up when you're going there, then you end up going back there later, and it's kind of annoying.
Hastelgur, stranger.
Tell me, Lukal, have you any interest in tasting Amburuli cuisine? I am trying to recreate a dish my grandmother used to make, but I do not have all the ingredients. I will tell you what, if you bring me the ingredients, I will give you a plate. Then you can say you have had some of the best food in the world. The man laughs heartily and grins. What say you, friend? I need some snap beans. They grow on vines to the northeast along the road to the old salt mines. We need loins from fen wallowers. There are many of them far to the east in Shegdush. You can also find fresh herbs that I think will be perfect for the dish in Shegdush. The sooner, I guess that's how it's pronounced, the sooner you get them, the sooner we can eat. Okay. Nothing out there. There's a forage. Nothing here. Let's check out this way. Aha, quest. Is it a fishing quest? I would love that.
Hastelgur, stranger.
You have been such a help to me, Lorandon. I will show my appreciation by sharing with you where my new favorite fishing spots are. You know how to fish, yes? They are a secret, so do not tell anyone else. If you go fishing there, come back and show me what you caught. I would be very interested to see. The first location is on a bridge in a nice shady spot. You will find it crossing the stream east of Otterwath, the Haunted Grove. The second fishing spot is south along the same stream and is also a bridge in a nice, cool, shady place. The third is a fishing dock on the Ikorban and is very far to the east. If you continue to follow the main road past the Rock Wade, you will eventually come by it. It does not have shade though, so bring a big hat.
Today is a good day.
Nikul, a traveler from the north. What an interesting time to be alive. Tell me, traveler, where you come from? Have you oysters? He literally just talked to us like we were old friends. Odd. Today I am catching fish, but river oysters are a celebrated Amberuli delicacy. Would you like to gather some? It is very easy. The water is shallow enough in places that all you have to do is pick them up. Go ahead, look around in the shallows and find some oysters. When you are done, I will take them off your hands. What is that? Am I trying to get you to do my work for me? The fisherman gives you a light-hearted laugh and winks at you. Well, yes. Will you do it? Of course, I love doing other people's work. What else has he got here?
It is a new day.
Where do you hail from, Lorendon? My God, dude, we just talked about this. So far, I'm a bit of a traveler myself. I was not born in Iridor. I am from Eshador, all the way across the river. It was once a busy fishing village, but now the Orcakai have taken it for themselves and told me I must go elsewhere. But to tell you the truth, fishing from the north side of the river is not so different. There are just as many frogs here as there were in Eshador, and Baruli love their frog legs. I catch them using traps. It is much easier than chasing them around with a net like a fool. Speaking of which, would you mind checking my frog traps? Why, yes, I'm trying to get you to do more of my work. Am I succeeding? They are in the marshes of the delta to the west. Go ahead, it will be fun. I'm sure it will be fun. Anything else? There's a hobby master. They don't have a special fishing pole for sale, do they? What's going on? Oh, she won't talk to me, apparently. She doesn't like me. What about this person?
What can I do
Just
for
a
you
basic
today?
fishing rod. I am a fisher in this game, so I check for those kinds of things.
Ashtalgur, stranger.
Tell me, are you looking for work? I have been waiting for a new shipment of trade goods from the south. My carrier made it here. The goods did not. He said he was waylaid by bandits on the road and was greatly outnumbered. He gave them the goods in exchange for his life. It was the right decision, but I still need my trade goods back or I cannot pay my debts. Please, would you lend me your aid? He said he was stopped along the road between here and the wreck way to the east. I will pay you when I am able for the return. For their return, even. Alright, I think we've got enough quests because it's filling up over here in the quest tracker. And at a certain point, we stop having room for all of them and the quests go away and the new one takes its place. So we're going to go see what we can actually do here. We could likely pass more quest givers, but what I'm saying is we're going to wait to take them at this point. Alright, ooh, I want to check that. Housing furniture, what do they have available?
It is a new day.
Amberuli Pier corner. Pier ramp. Wooden stairs. That's kind of cool. You can make a pier. There's a wall. Do we have... Okay, it's all structural. These are actual walls, not paints, which I would prefer. Destroyed a Shagani column. A bunch of them. There's a causeway. Lots of stuff. Alright. And what did he have in barter? What is that?
Nico, it is good to see you.
Homestead coins. Oh, that's the new coins they came up with. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so where do we need to go? We got stuff everywhere. I think... Where's that fishing one? Angler's advice. Ah, way up here. So let's go here doing this stuff here, here, and then over to here. And we've got about 45 minutes left in this stream. If you're enjoying it, I am glad. Oh my. What's going on over here? Obviously another quest area I will come across eventually. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be after out here in this area, but we'll find out. Oh, it's those guys, the bandits. Neck's hurting. There's something over here we need to go to, so let's see what it is. Alright, I'm back, everybody. I was just having a chat with my brother, seeing where we're going to be going. So, actually, we will leave here in probably 20 minutes or so. We'll have to get going before the day gets too far gone. So, we'll make it an hour and 30 minutes on this stream. I didn't get whatever it was back here I was supposed to get. Unless, hold on. Oh, it's all over the place. Okay, so that's not a big deal. May have been the beans that I was trying to get over here. This is the area right in here. Palm branches, that's just a harvestable. Am I able to get those here? Yeah. Beans, yeah, that's gotta be what it was. That'll be the last of the beans we have to get. I bet you the red goes away. Yep, it did. We don't need to go up there, I just realized that. Oh, why did I hit that? It wasn't what I thought that was. I knew he'd do that, that's why I didn't want to hit him. There we are. Oops, we killed that bird. That sucked. He was there where I was fighting that guy. And I do AoE, so, you know, stuff happened. What is this here? Grand Relic. Oh, I can't pick those up. Those are scholar items. Let me just check something real quick. We are in a different area. We're right here. Nope, no treasure caches in the general area. Let's keep going. We did something. Is it an exploration deed, I bet? Yep, it is. All that was here. Yep. There's something I'm supposed to get over here. Is it up above? Yeah, it must be up above. And that is a scholar item, so I cannot pick that up. Oh, really? God, I thought I had him already. is it I'm supposed to get here? Can't pick those up. So what was this spot here? What's that? Lost trade goods. Defeat bandits and retrieve stolen trade goods. Well, there's no trade goods here for me to pick up. That's odd. Maybe it's further up. We'll find out. Collect up as many as possible. As long as they're not ranged, let's pick them up. There's ranged. Hate getting stunned. Alright. That was the base version of the Slayer Deed. And now we got the advanced. Advanced is going to be 100. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so what do we got left here? We still got this here. It's gotta be... There's gotta be like stolen trade chests somewhere outside of this camp because they're not showing up in here anywhere. Artifact chests are not them. you supposed to do something at the fishing spot? It says catch a fish. Oh, okay. Ah, I see it right out there. Alright. Can't do that if we don't get into our fishing outfit, of course. I mean, come on. That did it. Okay. Quest item. Okay, that's fine. It didn't. That's perfectly fine. Let's put our weapon back on and switch back to our outfit. There we are. Second spot is somewhere, I think, over here. Yep. But we have something right here that we're supposed to do. That looks different. What are we supposed to do here? Oh, is this where the person went to cut the trees down? Ah.
What say you, traveler?
Oh, thank you for stopping, stranger. Please, I am injured and need some help.
Travel with care, friend.
I was in the grove
Dangers
of someone,
are all about.
grove, and someone shot me with an arrow. I did not think anyone else was here, of the living anyway. Thankfully, the arrow hit nothing vital, and I can dress the wound myself. I expect you are the capable sort, else you would not have come to these woods. Please, if you desire to help me, seek out who did this. Tread carefully, friend. As those who say these woods are haunted speak true. I neither saw nor heard anything before I was struck, so be vigilant. Alright, and we are at an hour and 33 minutes, so we're going to have to go ahead and call it here because I've got stuff I need to do to take care of, all that sort of fun things. Let me go ahead and grab a screenshot. This is a great spot here for a thumbnail. Yeah, we got big. Let me see here. Give me half a second. Oh, da 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 da. Da, da, da. There we are. That's a screenshot right there. Let me get this all captured up. Let me save that. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me here. Greatly appreciate that. Man, coffee's doing its job. I'm sitting here dancing because I need to go use the restroom. Alright, let me close that down. We are good. Okay, so I hope everybody had a fantastic time. I'll go ahead and switch back to the other one. So we'll have the chat available on there. There we are. Hope everybody had a fantastic time. I had a great time once I got all the technical difficulties taken care of. I do apologize for that. Earlier today I was in a very foul mood. I did like 4 or 5 streams trying to get things started and I was just PO'd and I just went off. And yeah, so I apologize for my anger. I hope everybody is fine. Head over to Lotro.com so you can create an account, download the game, play for free up to level 95, and come join us. We are the Lorebound Walkers. We are on the Peregrine server. You can go to Frone.com and find the link to our Discord server. Go to the Introductions channel, introduce yourself, we'll get you some access. You can get in and hang out with us and have a lot of fun. A bunch of great people in this guild, or kinship in this game is called. That's going to do it for now. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Remember, when your stuff doesn't go good, just walk away and take a break. Until next time, this is Frozen Gnome. I'm signing off. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye!